Good day, guys. As you all know me, as your mentor, Nasdaq Ninja. So, guys, before I can continue, can you please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once I upload. So, guys, today, like I told you, I'm going to be doing NFP video. So, I'm going to talk about US30 and Nasdaq. So, I'm gonna give you guys the direction that I believe that the market can take during NFP. So that's how it is, guys. As always, as you know, I always start analyzing from the highest point. So this is US30 for you guys. So let me go to the highest time frame. So I always check the market to the weekly time frame just to get those zones, those possibilities of proper direction so that I can know which direction will the market take. You understand? So at the end of the day, I can see here, I have my resistant, and then I have my support. So this is my zones. If I can check, the market is just moving zone to zone, understand? And it's allowing me to understand which direction will the market take at the certain time, understand? So at the end of the day, I remember that I always say, when you trade NFP or CPI, the market is always at the certain zone, understand? So you're going to respect that zone according to the rules of a zone. So let's check what is it that we have here. And then we check again, what is it that we have here? And then we check again, what is it that we have here? And then we check again, what is it that we have there again? Understand? So what we're going to create now, we're going to create a trend line, a zone trend line. Understand? The reason I'm calling it a zone trend line, I just want you to understand that this one, it's a major one. It's a major one, which is, it's at the highest time frame. Understand? So at the end of the day, this is how it is. So I can see that I have a below zone, which I'm actually like playing above it on a weekly time frame, which might affect us to actually understand that the market might fall to the bottom side. You understand? So far on the weekly time frame, we are looking for buying possibilities. You understand? Because as much as you can check how many times it plays here in 2021, those are the certain things that can allow you. If it plays once made a big movement, it can as well make a big movement again or stop a big movement. You understand? So let's push to the daily time frame and see what is it that we actually have on a daily time frame. So on a daily time frame, we're still on a bullish momentum, understand? And for us, because today is the news, we can't say we're gonna wait for this candlestick to close. There's a daily time frame, understand? So if we wait for this candlestick to close, we might be left out. So I believe that by daily time frame, I can see that here I'm seeing a possibilities of buying opportunities from this point there. Remember, this is US30, right? I can see, okay, I retested from a place which once made a bigger movement. So now I'm going to go to H4 and see what is it that I see on an H4 time frame. Still, on an H4 time frame, I just see a proper bullish trade, understand? So I'll say at this certain point, guys, we're going to be taking buying opportunities, understand? So I'll just put my long direction like this and then say at this certain point, we're going to be taking buying opportunities. So I understand this is the point that I'm going to be taking buying opportunities. And as much as I can see that we can prefer taking the buy opportunities at this certain position here. Why? Because I can see this position is probably on a daily time frame, understand, a weekly time frame. This is a weekly time frame zone. So I get to understand I'm going to use this according to zone to zone, understand? So I believe here, guys, we're going to be taking buying opportunities on US30. So that is the update of the direction. So let's push to Nasdaq and see what is it that we see on Nasdaq, understand? So I'm going to remove everything and then I'm going to push to the weekly time frame and see what is it that I actually see on the weekly time frame. So this is how it is. So I'm going to create my highest point and then create my lowest point as always. So I'm going to create places whereby I see when the market touches, the market reverses. Understand? So these are the places. These are the places. These are the places. So I'm trying to be fast. And I'm trying to be fast so that I can upload this video now. So at the end of the day, guys, there's how it is. So at the end of the day, I'm going to create trend lines whereby I see that the market reverses there. Understand? So those are the possibilities of the market. So I can see here I haven't broke this trend, but US30 can be a message to us to tell us that Nasdaq can break the trend. Understand? But we don't know when. But at the end of the day, it can be, because it seems like US30 is on the forward mode. Understand? It's the one that broke the trend, but Nasdaq haven't broke the trend. So let's quickly create our trend line here and then push it below. So remember, guys, you follow rules, right? You don't disobey rules. You need to understand on a weekly time frame on a Nasdaq, it's on a selling position by the zone. Understand? by the rules, by following rules, So for you to choose between Nasdaq and you need to choose according to the one that respects the rules very well. Understand? So at the end of the day, once we get into the time frame, you're gonna see a lot of confirmation changing around in other aspects. Understand? Let's quickly go to the weekly daily time frame before I can confuse you all. You understand? Let's go to the daily time frame. So you can see that the market once came here, touched here, and made a bigger movement, right? The market chose to come back again here and make a bigger movement, right? So my question is, why is the market coming back to the resistance? Because if you touch the resistance, we believe that you need to touch the support. You understand? So it shows us that the resistance lost the momentum to bring the market to the below side. That is why last time people lost on CPI. It was on a resistance and it broke resistance. It's because you don't check how many times it touched that resistance. Man, it touched it on the first touch, the second touch, it created rejections. But at the end of the day here, we don't see no rejection. It gave us a possibilities of buying opportunities. As much as we can see, there's a proper impulse correction. This we just got our impulse movement. Whichever here, if we break here, that's when on the fundamental time, we're going to be expecting more buying opportunities. You understand? But at the end of the day, for me, I believe that US30 has more confirmation than Nasdaq. But for my side, it's not that it doesn't have confirmation. Man, if it touch and go down, come back again, touch and go down, you shouldn't come back again to the same position. Why are you coming back? You understand? You are telling me that that position might be weak because it failed to create another bigger movement, or the bigger movement can start there. But by believing that there's an impulse movement, this was a correction, here I just got my impulse movement. I believe that at this certain point, since there's a zone here, there's a support which the market retested, the market has to create equal movement that it created in the past, impulse, you understand? So as much as you can see, even now it's buying, you understand? So don't be, don't follow what the market, follow what the market does, right? But always make sure that they follow what your analysis have done, you understand? So let's go to H4. You can see the market is still on a bullish momentum. Understand? The market is on bullish momentum. As much as we know, the market likes when it arrives on fundamental opposing what you can see now. But at the end of the day, you need to understand if the market is respecting a certain movement, you need to respect that certain movement. You understand? So here you can see on H4 time frame, we believe that you can't enter any direction here unless if you are entering sells. But if the market breaks here, you're going to enter your buys here. Understand? That's why you're going to enter your buys there. So that's why we believe that, okay, if the market breaks here, that's why you're going to enter your buy. So it becomes easy for you to kill a buy. Understand? Because you're entering according to the rules. Hence, I'm always specifically on the rules that you need to follow the rules. So that's why you can enter your buys, guys. So guys, at the end of the day, guys, this is the end of the video. Let's meet on another video. Thank you guys for watching this one.